Hello, we are from Group 7, and this presentation is for subject BC20503 Development Economic under Dr. Janice. The topic we were given is about human capital development in Malaysia, bridging the skills gap, and we'll be presenting about it. Before I will present for the introduction, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Azamin Saleh bin Muhammad Julaspi, and my matrix number is BB221609667. So for the introduction is about navigating the skills gap, Malaysia's human capital development. Throughout the globe, countries are becoming more aware of the value of developing human capital to determine the future paths within the rapidly evolving economic environment. In this wide structure, Malaysia stands out as an intriguing subject for the assessment, as it confronts the critical need to address the current gap in skills. The systematic advancement of human capital involving knowledge, skills, and expertise will be crucial for Malaysia's corporate initiatives to maintain its spot in the global economic sector.
A very good morning to Professor Madya Dr. Janice Ngalai Hui. My name is Muhammad Shamim bin Ahmad Syong with matric number BB2210335. Today I would like to explain for the literature review. There is three parts in this topic, and the first one would be the human capital development. Human capital development is the focus and attention given to improving human resource development. It is based on individuals' capability and commitment and includes skills, experience, potential, and capacity within human organizations. Human capital development is an important resource for the country economic success and helps to maintain political, cultural, and social stability. It is critical to achieving high economic growth, even in the absence of the physical capital. The development of human capital is critical for producing individuals, which is the human resource with greater knowledge, more values, and also competitive abilities. For the next part would be the human capital development model. The human capital development model is actually proposed by Abdul Aziz Yusuf in 2009. It is based on human capital theory and consists of three key talents required to improve the individual quality and determine the future competitiveness. These talents is actually include technical, interpersonal, and also conceptual skill. The model emphasizes the importance of Malaysian education, focusing on developing individuals who excel at these three skills in order to improve the quality of human capital. So the first one is technical skills, which is the ability to perform a specific job task in a specific field, which is a formal education and also training, while interpersonal is a skill involved in ability to work effectively with people from various backgrounds, whereas conceptual skill is including critical thinking and also rational reasoning. And others, which is competitiveness, is actually referred to individuals' ability and also motivation to strive for excellence, achieve in personal goals, and also perform well in various aspects of life, such as education, employment, and also personal development. It includes not only competition with others, but also self-improvement and the achievement of personal objective. Competitiveness is actually linked to human capital model, which is emphasize the development of skills, talents, and also attitudes that help in individuals' overall competitiveness. In the context of human capital development, competitiveness is regarded as actually the one of the important factor in increasing the competence of the level of human resource. Thank you.
My best wish to Associate Professor Dr. Janice Ngalai Hui. I am Muhammad Harsuhaimi bin Marun. My matriculation number is BB221104111. And I will talk about the methodology and analysis of human capital development in Malaysia, which involve a comprehensive approach to address the skills gap, including investments in education, training, and research and development, as well as the evaluation of training activity across diverse industries. The government's strategies take into account the changing needs arising from the emergency of global challenges and the rapid advancement of digital and disruptive technologies. The focus on upskilling the workforce through lifelong learning and transforming TVET to meet industry needs reflects a proactive stance in preparing the workforce for the demands of a knowledge-based economy and bridging the skills gap.
Assalamualaikum everyone, I am Muhammad Khairul Nizam. My number matrix is BB22161148. Today, I gonna present about research and finding on topic human capital development in Malaysia, bridging the skill gap. So, we go to discovery. On human capital development is a critical factor for creating and maintaining Malaysian economic growth. Labor availability and high school are essential to support the transition of all sectors of the economy toward knowledge intensive activity, creating labor productive and attracting investment to the Malaysia. Inefficient and inclusive labor market will ensure watching between energy supply and demand work and enable Malaysia to participate and receive benefit from the country economic growth. During the 10 Malaysian Plan on 2011 until 2015, the government has introduced several measures to improve the market labor and transform the education system. Major achievement including creating 1.8 million new jobs, which is to lead a decrease in the unemployment rate from 3.3% in 2010 to 2.9% in 2015, which is a full power. The 11 Malaysian Plan, we calling RMK 11, on 2016 until 2020 will continue to the agenda to produce knowledge, skill and processing human capital positive attitude to continue processing in the global economy. The government will be focused on 4 parts. It is improving labor market efficiency to increase economic growth, transform TVET to meet industry demand, strengthen lifelong learning to increase skill, and improve the quality of education system for increased student outcome and intentional excellence. So we move to the data display. As you can see, this is a comparison of the data on the number of employees and employers in the main sector of the economic country. This is show the increase in the entry of employer and labor in the economy sector from 2010 to 2014. So that's all for my part. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Mohammed Firdaus Ilham bin Rudi Alham. My matrix number is BB2211043 and I'll be talking about the challenge. The first challenge is education. There has been a mismatch between the education system and the need that is demanded in the industry. The curriculum subject often lack of rapid advancement in technology and global business practice. It also leads to a workforce that is only academically qualified but lack of needed skills. The second challenge is developing technological skill. Technology advancement in our country is still weak, especially in some area. Our workforce also has insufficient access to technology and require more learning incentive to be made. It also requires a big amount of expenses to encourage the learning of technological skills and to acquire a technology. The third challenge is youth unemployment. The unemployment among youth is often caused by the high expectation and demand on a job offer. The demand on a job offer is only too good to be true in the reality of the job market. Some was passive waiting the opportunities to come, but it takes a long time, which may cause their knowledge and skill to be dull at first. The last challenge is brain drain. Most of professional workers in Malaysia tend to work abroad as the job offer in the foreign country is more promising. In Malaysia, professional worker doesn't have enough salaries, facilities, and a place of advancement for their career prospect, which is the reason why Malaysia loses its valuable human capital. That is all from me. Thank you.
Okay, now I'm going to continue this presentation with the suggestion part. First of all, my name is Muhammad Lissin bin Muhammad Ali. My metric number is BB221100064. Our first suggestion is education system reform. We're injecting industry-ready skill with coding, data analysis, design thinking. This can equip students for real-world demand. Beside that, bridging the gap. For example, partner business with university for internship and elevating vocational training, like to enhance TVET quality and offer industry-specific course. The second suggestion is lifelong learning initiative. For example, invest in affordable access training programs. This is because to equip employees with industry-relevant skill through micro-certification and short-term course, bridge the digital divide with digital literacy programs and watch your team thrive in tech-driven future. And the third suggestion, which is the last suggestion, is policy and incentives. Boost training, funds the future, and attract global talent are the way that the government need to do. For example, the tax break and the grant invest in upskilling and development, increase public funding for vocational training and upskilling. Programs, lastly, streamline foreign talent acquisition, but prioritize training to Malaysian to fill the in future roles. That's all for me. Thank you.
In conclusion, Malaysia's skills gap in human capital development show important economic factors. Scholars researching economic development and analysis are proficient in this complex subject. Human capital development is important for Malaysia's long-term economic success, requiring careful efforts to align employee capability with skills gap-driven sector demands. The complex skills gap show the need for well-designed policy institution, helping students understand how better human capital improves economic growth. The evidence show that reducing the skills gap in ongoing Malaysia's success relies on its commitment to human capital development and flexibility to shifting economic paradigms. That's all for Group 7. Thank you.